do you think of the CFTC's KISS initiative?
You know, I think that it is more of a peck than a kiss. I think that what we're hearing is that the coordination back and forth could use some fine-tuning. It's hard to tell, you know, who's going to be leading that effort on our side or their side, and I think the jury's still out. I think the understanding in our business is that this is sort of the future of regulation, and I gather that from our standpoint, the U.S., you know, we're ready to engage. Across the pond, it's not so clear.
What is the likelihood that the U.S. and the European regulators will ever really harmonize their regulatory efforts?
I think it depends on some of the different regulatory companies that we're talking about. I mean, the NFA, for example, and we had someone here today that spoke eloquently, they've always been, I'd say, customer focused. And they are trying, I believe, fairly assiduously to reach out to the other regulators, to be available to the funds that they regulate. I think that they've carved out a good working relationship. I think, again, a lot of this is very new, and I think the regulators are understanding that coordination is important, but we also know that each of them is sort of a separate power structure. And so I would hope that somebody takes the role of bringing these various regulatory agencies together, probably in one room, to work out how to move forward.
How does that affect you? Do you have to deal with European regulations and North American, U.S.?
The short answer is yes. The more poignant answer is that the uncertainty is really a difficult place for us to be. It's a truism that it's the uncertainty about certain things that is the challenge, much less than what eventually, you know, sort of comes out of an agency or such. So until we get some clarification as to how serious things are, it's hard to expand into areas without knowing what you're going to face in terms of regulation, you know, 6-9 months down the road.
Do you see some kind of end game for this? Or will there just be kind of an ongoing flow of maybe conflicting rules?
I think that this is an important enough topic, and these are, you know, regulations that are important and also impactful, that this will not be chaos for that long a period. I think that at some point the regulatory environment is either going to sort of throw up its hands and say, you know, we're going to do what we're going to do, or there's going to be some real coordination, and the hope is that the coordination is forthcoming.
Thanks for watching this video interview.
Like what you saw? Click on the link here to subscribe and stay up to date on FTF News content and events.